Hey guys, so in this video I want to basically give an alternate view of what could have possibly went down between Lotus and the Man in the Wall. I did wonder this exact topic I'm going to discuss, but I didn't really think about it as deeply until I started to read a lot of the comments where you guys were thinking this, and I was like, well, I thought this and you guys are thinking this. Maybe there's more to this than, maybe it's more valid than the argument I put forth before. So first I want to explain why I proposed that Lotus's power got drained by the Man in the Wall. And it's my fault because I didn't really explain it. I always have this assumption that everybody knows what I know for some reason. But we all know different categories of different stuff. So I gotta stop assuming. So the category is basically witchcraft and, well, any magical, not any magical, any spiritual thing you believe in, the way you manipulate energy, mana, force, whatever you want to call it. So basically the way that theoretically you would move it around to like enchant an item, to charm an item, to create a talisman, or to put power into a protective spell, or to ground yourself, or basically any way you're manipulating force or magic, you're pushing it around like this. It's you're focusing and you're pulsing it out to a specific zone. That's the core root of it. And Lotus was basically doing this in that scene where she's facing the Man in the Wall. Whether she sees him or not, I don't know right now, but she is pulsing her energy towards us, but the energy is not going inside of us like it was when the transfer of power was happening between her and Ballast constantly. So she's pulsing energy our way, but it's not going inside of us. So what I think she's doing is she's basically keeping us, like, she's creating basically a gravitational field for us, and she's keeping us glued to the floor so we don't get sucked into that rift that opened up in front of us, which I assume the device we're on had created that so it could destabilize the sun. But perhaps that's not even going to happen. Anyway, so why I thought the Man in the Wall drained her energies, I thought she was pulsing energy forward as well as backwards, but I don't see her forward hand pulsing energy. I assumed she was, but I don't think she was. I think she was just blocking the rift from us. So I thought the energy being pulsed forward was going to like build a force field around the black hole, the void hole that opened up in front of us, the portal. And she's trying to control that. And then I thought the Man in the Wall basically got right in the middle of that, and all the energy that would have been pulsed to surround the black hole was absorbed by him instead. This is what I was thinking, but I don't actually see her hand pulsing energy forward, which I had assumed, like I'm saying. But another reason why I thought he had drained energy is because after he was gone, or when he was leaving, her hand got smoky. Like, she was not only out of magic or tired, no, it was like she was drained, like burned out, battery drained, like it's smoking. That's what she looked like. So where did her power go? Did it really take all of her power to try to contain the void or the Man in the Wall, and then she just lost all her power doing that? I didn't think so. So I thought he just bone dry drained her and left her just with enough power to be alive. The one thing that greatly confuses me is, can the Lotus see the Man in the Wall or not? Because sometimes she's saying she can't see him, and I believe she's telling the truth. And other times she's saying, like in the Rope Lotus fight, like everybody's saying in the comment, she's saying she did see him. So I'm like, what the hell? Can you see him or can you not see him? And if you do see him, why you keep telling us you can't? It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Stop lying to me, Lotus. Like, what is the truth right now? I don't know what the truth is. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore that for now because I don't have a conclusion on it either way. Anyway, moving on. So an alternative possibility that could have transpired here is the Lotus felt a void rift opening up, and then she ran to us to basically stop us from being sucked into it again. And she's basically, like I said before, creating a gravitational field around us so we don't get sucked in. And then she's aiming forward to stop the man in the wall, whatever he's trying to do. And it took all of her energy to stop him. However, I have so many thoughts on this that is like, I'm not even sure I can articulate this correctly, but I'm thinking that the man in the wall wants us to continue to live. He doesn't want to kill us, obviously. Even if he's an Archon, that's what they don't want to kill you. They want to keep you. Or if he's other things, it doesn't matter what he is, like I said before. But I think he wants us to continue to live and continue to grow power, so then he can get a big old dish of light at the end of the day. That's what I was assuming. But now that we've seen there's Archons, they have these crystals, they have mass amount of energy in them, enough to bring people back from the dead and stuff. Okay, so this is what he knew we were gonna face, and perhaps he wants us to collect them so he can keep stealing them from us. My predictions of what the man in the wall is doing, regardless of what he is, I think if he took those crystals, if he took that power from Lotus, I think he's gonna raise his own Archons. Because if this is the mythology I was assuming in my last video, he's gonna be a higher Archon, and he's gonna want lower Archons to basically serve him. And then those lower Archons are gonna have other lower creatures like the Grineer, the mind control Grineer and Corpus, and other people follow them. That's what could be happening. But that's if he took the power. If he didn't take Lotus's power, then what is he doing? Then I'm not quite sure at the moment. So you'll have to give me a bit to think about this. One thing he's definitely going to probably do is take his finger back from our ship, which means our railjack may need a new power source, if there's even such a thing. Because his finger is still like attached to him because it moves and stuff like that. And he's probably going to want that piece of himself back. I know I would. Unless, however, the Lotus actually sealed him, which is a possibility. Like maybe it took all of her power to close the rift void and then she sealed him back up in there. That would make sense. I'm not sure if that's what happened, but it's possible. One thing that's really driving me crazy and I want to know, but I've just not had the time to like really dive into, is like, what the hell did the man in the wall chant? What was he saying? I've heard a few people in the comments say he's saying specific stuff. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if he's speaking backwards. I don't know if he's speaking another language. I don't know what he's saying, but I'm dying to find out. I'm dying to dissect it, but you guys are going to have to give me a bit to do that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys. Like, I know I haven't reached any milestones in YouTube yet, but like, you guys have given me a major surge in my YouTube channel. I was a small little YouTube channel. I mean, I still am pretty small. But I appreciate all of you guys. Every like, every comment, every follow. Like, even the negative ones, it's like you guys do actually help me by doing that. Not to discourage you from being negative. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for that. And stay tuned, because I got a lot more lore. I got a lot more thoughts about Warframe. Like, I kind of get obsessed with topics I like, and then I just stay on it for years, and I'm just constantly just all day thinking about it, and my brain just never stops ticking. So, and I have a lot of knowledge of mythology and stuff like that, so I could just keep dishing them out. If you guys keep following, keep liking, I'll keep dishing them out as long as I can, which is, it may be forever, as long as you have me.